The sheriff says budget cuts in Lansing means he'll lose funding for one deputy, and that will have a ripple effect on a staff that's already stretched to its limits. As legislators and the governor continue to battle over the budget,
we sit on edge while those in government play football with our lives back and forth.
Branch County Sheriff John Pollock says state funding cuts would eliminate one of his 8 patrol deputies, meaning there wouldn't be enough to run weekend patrols.
I have to have enough people to work patrol Monday through Friday, plus the courts, plus the inmates, which means I won't have enough then to work Saturday and Sunday.
And I exercise my authority through line item veto.
Governor Gretchen Whitmer used a line item veto, removing the money from the budget, but she remains optimistic the funding to sheriff's offices across the state will be restored.
The legislature included a lot of language that would have required local sheriffs to contact ICE. And that was problematic on a number of levels. Lawful is very questionable, but also I think philosophical, and I think that's another reason why some of those lines were in jeopardy coming out of the legislature.
Sheriff Pollock says money used to pay counties for housing state prisoners was also cut.
If we're not getting paid to house them, then we're not going to be housing them.
Because of funding shortages, Branch County is already only able to cover road patrols from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. The rest of the time, state troopers have to pick up the slack.
And the state police here cover 3 counties, Branch, St. Joe, and Calhoun. And if Calhoun's going through the same problem I am, and St. Joe is going through the same problem, it's going to even be more stress on the state police.
If funding is not restored, the sheriff says people in his county and across the state will be at risk.
It means longer wait times, and it means sometimes we have to prioritize complaints where they don't even get answered. So there may not be a car that would show up.
The sheriff says he'll keep weekend patrols running as long as he possibly can. In Branch County, Kyle Mitchell, News 8.